I'm going to demonstrate how to navigate various networks and computers within the game Greyhack using the tool Exploiter. All right, let's get into it. First things first, you're probably going to want to get off of your home network, and you can do so by typing prepare. This is going to find some random target, and it's going to automatically sort of jump to those targets. More on that in a moment. I'll go ahead and explain what jump is. But first things first, if you type targets, you get a list of all of your available targets. Your targets might be shells, files, computers, etc. If you're going to be navigating around, you're going to be interacting exclusively with shells. So, all right, let's get to it. Let's go ahead and nmap random. Let's just go ahead and generate a completely random target. We got a repository here. This looks like it might be a hack shop. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and scan the router. I want to compromise the router. That's usually a pretty good first step. So you type scan and then the IP address. And notice I have a shell, I have files and a number object. This is for firewall disable because it's on a router. I'm going to go ahead and jump to 2. And that's going to change my working computer from 186 to 201. So now when I run jump, if I run nmap or various other commands, it's actually running it on the machine that you jumped to. And you can see that the specific user that I'm running as right now is guest. That's usually not super good, so I'm going to go ahead and chainsaw and with a login parameter, and that's going to escalate my privileges to root by brute forcing a password. This works great on NPC machines. It doesn't work super great on player machines. It's a little bit harder unless they chose a weak password. Okay, I have a root shell. My current working computer is the router on that network. I am running as root. You can see computer name is router here. So I'm going to clean up my targets list. I'm just going to run targets delete. And then I'm going to run targets lock. And that's going to make it so when I run targets delete again, it won't delete this target right here. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what computers lie inside. And for that, I'm going to do nmap, nmap, and then post the IP address. You see I have these computers. It probably also means that there's a 3, a 2, and so on. So let's go ahead and do nmap any computer inside the network. Let's start with 2. A smart appliance. Okay, so let's go ahead and scan the smart appliance. Notice that this port was not exposed from the outside. So that proves that we are actually operating inside of this network. And let's go ahead and see if we can compromise that port. Aha, okay, so we do have a shell. So let's go ahead and jump to that shell. And now you can see that this highlighted row here, we have a guest shell. We're operating on the smart appliance itself. Let's chainsaw again. Note, because it is an NPC network, it does use the same exact password that we originally chainsawed on the router. But anyway, let's go ahead and targets delete to clean things up. And then let's go ahead and do something interesting. Let's printfs. We can sort of see what's going on here. This would be a smart appliance of some kind. So you can see that there's the smart appliance library here. And we have the IoT user. And then this is a remnant of our jump system. So that can be sufficiently ignored. But let's say we wanted to cause some mayhem. This is a player computer or something like that. Let's go ahead and just remove some things. Let's remove bin. Now if I run printfs again, the entire bin folder is gone. We've done some damage. And now we want to get out, so we're going to go ahead and corrupt logs. And then if I run my targets again, I'm going to jump back to my original computer. So let's jump to 0. And then it's targets unlock 1, targets delete. So now we've sort of jumped to a network. We've infiltrated that network. We've got onto a machine that wasn't normally exposed from the outside. And then we've done some damage. We've done some hacking. So anyway, that's a quick 4-minute video on how to navigate networks and computers using Exploiter. Happy hacking.